Coming to you live in the Dawn Arena, it's Dawnmination. I'm Mad Vyking.
And I'm Dirk Mahoney.
If you're expecting to have a match to be a normal one, think again. Instead of being on a plane or an Irish pub, it's going to be a much smaller version of the ring we have.
A box?
A replica of the ring made of boxes. Since we acquired a bunch of big boxes, we found a nearby shipping company and decided, hey, let's use it for tonight's match, including Miniantoinette and Chestnut.
Wait. So for these two small wrestlers, well, one small wrestler and one rodent, we're just using a bunch of boxes to make a shoddily made version of the ring? Isn't that a little mean of us to do that? And would it even fit the two of them?
I don't expect a lot of complaints. First, we have Miniantoinette, the sassy individual, was once a high school cheerleader by the name of Marie-Antoinette Dubois. Her personality changed after realization of her telekinetic powers, which caused her to become a bit smaller. Don't mistake her small stature as a means of a cutesy attitude. She goes by the life of crime on the side and uses people for personal gain. Her signature move is the mental impact.
And we have Chestnut. You know, I think I've seen one episode of that character back when I was 7. Nah, it's probably just a false memory. He was in a show called Jester, the Crazy Ice Squirrel, the musical, before he was brought to life from a freak thunderstorm that struck the broadcasting tower at the studio where the tune was made. He's definitely the opposite of how Miniantoinette acts. He likes to make people smile and uses ice powers and musicianship to defend himself. His signature move is the... crap. It doesn't say it on the card. Well, let's just say it's, acorn? I don't know. Anyways, here's Finny backstage.
G'day, cobbers. I'm here. Ow! God! Damn! G'day, cobbers. Finny here backstage for another extravagant interview with the two fighters tonight. Let's speak with Miniantoinette first, shall we? How's it going down there, small one?
You're speaking to me or the dust bunnies that's around this dusty floor. Because if you're speaking to me, don't forget to hope the bigger they are, the harder they are spiel.
Oops, sorry about that. I was just trying to be funny.
You need to work on your comedy routine if that's how you're going to be funny.
Hey! Alright. You got anything to say about this Chestnut squirrel cobber?
What's there to say? He won't know what I'm saying? His ears are probably clogged up with a bunch of acorns.
Well, at least anything to say about Chester?
Squeaky, squeak, squeak, squeak. There, happy?
Ouch. What an attitude. Hi there, Chester. What's this you're giving me? An acorn? Oh, open the acorn? Alright then. Oh! It's a little business card for me to read. Hello, your name here. I am Chestnut. I love to play instruments and would love to be your friend. Wait a second. You're not a distant cousin of that funny cunt, are you? By the shake of your head and the shrug of your shoulders, I'll take that as a no. You got anything to say about Miniantoinette? Don't know what that means, but alright, Chester. That's the interviews. Back to you, Medidick.
And Tanya, Finny. Coming up soon is the match in a tinier version of the ring in Dawnmination. You know, in these episodes, I like to egg on funny ideas while Matt is the straight man in the situation, but now I'm thinking this whole gimmick is ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, making her Dawnmination debut at, well, she wouldn't tell us how much she weighs. It's the bit-sized bully, Miniantoinette. Ow, my shin.
Call me bit size again. I dare you.
Okay. In the other corner, also making his Dawnmination debut at 32 pounds, it's the icy, furry fella, Chestnut.
Yikes, this ring's so small. Okay, you two, keep it fair, keep it clean, shake.
What's so fair about it? I'm fighting against that dirty, goofy-looking rat. I've seen furries in a convention I like better than that thing.
Let's get ready to Dawnminate! I gotta get an ice pack from my shin, though.
The first round has started. Chester's made his first move by trying to entertain Marie by some one-man band contraption.
This isn't a concert, you nutcase. Fight me like a man. Rat the thing.
Marie went in and yanked away Chester's trumpet just to smack him in the head with it a couple times. She then ripped off that bass drum off of his back and flattened him with it. She turned Chester into a pancake. Or a squirrel ashtray. Do they still make those?
Sounds like something you get from a shady National Park souvenir shop. Now Chester's blowing some wind right on the ring where it looks like the entire floor is a mini skating rink. He's skating away without a care in the world while Marie was trying to stand up only to fall on her behind a couple of times. Well, she finally found a way to gain her footing, but thanks to Chester bumping into it, she's slipping and sliding and bouncing across the ropes.
Now Marie finally got herself out of that slingshot hell by using her telekinesis to stop herself. Now she's waiting for the moment to focus on Chester, only to use her mind to grab a hold of Chester's tail. She's swinging Chester around and around and threw him up into the air just for him to fall back down on the icy floor. Oof! It all cracked and is piercing Chester like pieces of glass.
Got any more tricks up your first secret, squirrel? I can't wait to skin you and make a forecourt of you.
Good thing Peter's not here, otherwise we'd be toast.
Doesn't PETA kill half the animals they save?
What are you on about?
Well, out of 760 dogs they saved, they killed 713. Then there was the 1,211 cats that they saved. They killed 1,198 of them, and only 5 of them got adopted. Hell, PETA had 58 companion animals, killed 54 of them. They preach about animal rights and turn a blind eye to the food industry and the corruption of animal welfare.
Wow, man.
The more you know. Back to the fight.
I don't know if we're able to get back to commentating this match here in this depressing...
Anyways, Chester's shaking away all those ice shards across his fur, and now conjured up a big old cannon made out of ice. He shot a cannonball right at Marie.
Nuh-uh, not at me.
That cannonball right at us.
What? How did you get cold already? Didn't your beard protect you from getting cold like it did last few seasons?
Quick, breaking the fourth wall!
That's the first round. We'll be right back with a second round in Dawnmination. Anybody got a hairdryer on hand here? Welcome back to the second round. Here's a recap of what we saw so far. Chester capped it cool with his ice powers against Marie's telekinetic powers coming from her hot head. Speaking of which, you getting a bit warmer, Mr. Vyking?
Yeah, thanks for asking. That spare fireball whiskey you had in your pocket helped me out.
You're welcome. You still owe me a few bucks for it.
I know when I'm finished with you, you little rat. I'll put you back into hibernation for a long, long time.
The second round has... Oh, God! Marie just locked Chester close to her before he even got a chance to do anything. She grabbed Chester by the head and then punched him in the face a few times. He's dragging him by the tail out of the tiny ring just to bash him right on the edge a few times. She's got... Oh, wow. Didn't know it comes with those. She's got a miniature steel chair. She's smacking Chester right at the buck teeth. One of his buck teeth fell from a smack to the face.
Just as Chester fell right into the ground face first, Marie stood Chester back up and used him like a punching bag. Her speedy kicks and punches left Chester all bruised up. She finished it up with an uppercut to send him flying into the air, and a flying kick to send that squirrel flying away. He's a flying squirrel.
What's that? You want to get kicked the shit out of some more? I'm glad you asked, you furball.
Well, Marie was about to give Chester another beatdown, but Chester pulled up a wall of ice for her to slam onto, and he got out another ice cannon to properly shoot her away with an ice cannonball. Chester summoned up a wind chill to pull her up from the ground and place him in a table made out of ice in the miniature ring. Now he's got a 7-foot steel ladder made out of ice, and Chester's climbing it. He's about to slam down on her.
Jester just caused an avalanche of damage right at Marie from that ladder leap. Marie's on the ground shivering in pain. But that doesn't mean that Chester's not still feeling the pain that Marie did to him. He's sitting on the side of the mini ring, holding his head in pain. Marie's mind tricks gave him a splitting headache, that's for sure.
The two are going at it again, punching each other, leaving him tired and beaten. Marie had the last laugh as she grabbed a hold of Chester's tail and smashed it over her knee. Just by how Marie just pummeled Chester like that, I'm starting to bet that she might win the match.
I don't care if I win this match. I just want to make the score look like a mistake by the end of it.
Uh-oh, Marie grabbed Chester and threw him on the ground just for her to do a figure 4 leg lock. Chester's squeaking and squealing, but it falls on deaf ears. Oh, looks like he's thought of something. He's using his ice powers to make a sheet of ice underneath both of them, just to slowly but surely slide all the way over to the other side of the ring and grab the rope for a rope break. Hey now, Marie's breaking the rules. She's still holding on to Chester by his hind legs, despite the fact that his hand has reached the rope.
Don't worry, I got it. I don't got it.
Is Marie trying to get herself disqualified? She's making this poor squirrel pass out in pain here. Chester has to make a stop with a snowball to the face just to let go. Man, that leg's gonna be sore in the morning.
Chester's not down and out just yet. He's summoning something from both of his hands. It's almost like he's trying to say, all the squirrels lend me your energy.
Chester summoning his signature move. It's an acorn the size of a tank, the spirit acorn. He's launching it right down at Marie.
Oh, no, you don't.
Marie's fighting back by using her signature move, the mental impact. She's summoned up a huge telekinetic hand to stop the huge acorn from falling down on her. It almost reached her, but she put her back into it and used her mental strength to grab hold of that acorn and sent it flying right back at Chester instead.
It's all over. Chester got chilled out by his own move. Miniantoinette wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Miniantoinette.
Nice try, you freaking rodent. Go back to climbing up trees and eating nuts like the rat you are.
You okay there, Squirrely Mite? Or in your own words, squeakity squeak squeak? Oh, right, you understood me the first time. At least you did say you're okay.
With that miniature match out of the way, now we'll make way with another match soon, but this time it's serious. It's the wonderful Weapons Master against Tarantula. But Tarantula's not the same as she was these past few seasons from the way we received a special message by one letter of hers.
Ooh, this might be something devious.
Who knows, but I know I'm definitely going to be on my toes on what she's about to do to Weapons Master. That's the match for tonight. I'm Mad Vyking.
And I'm Dirk Mahoney.
And this was Dawnmination. Stay safe, Millennium City, and good night.
You know, we never did use a lot of tiny and small jokes throughout the match. We should have done that.
Yeah, we should have.
Oh wait, I can do this. This was a short match. Marie had a tiny temper. Chester used a small amount of his energy. Ow, my shin!
Shut up and end the episode already!